What's up, guys? It is Jonathan with One Big Impact. One Big Impact. So, as you know, we all know Hafthor Bjornsson is going to be in just a few days lifting 501, and I feel like it's definitely in the cards that he's going to lift more, okay? It's funny because the more attention my videos get for talking about this, the more negative people are being. I want to talk about something that, first of all, his last video, I believe, well, it must have been today or yesterday that he posted. I think it was yesterday. Excuse me. And he posted, said something very key that I actually did not know that was on his mind also. And he said, when I pull the 501, I'm not going to fall to the ground. I'm going to stand up and walk away like a man. And I was like, oh, dang. That was like charged right at Eddie. That was heat. And I loved it. And here's the thing. It's not because we know Eddie's strong, dude, but he's a diva. And it was like, he didn't have to collapse and stuff like that. But he does that with all his lifts. Like when he pulls a truck, when he does anything throughout strongman. If you look at him, he's very, very dramatic and over dramatic, and it's not really necessary. He's all about the show and stuff like that, and that's cool. You've seen a lot of strongmen stop pursuing their strongman career and actually going other places with it, and I believe it's probably because it's become a little bit more profitable, and finally they're getting like sponsors and stuff like that, and that's perfectly fine. But another thing, and that was just the coolest stuff in the world. And another thing is that Hafthor is now in his garage training. And it was really cool because I'm not trying to like say emulating or trying to be like him or anything like that, but it was really cool seeing him do the exact same things that I'm doing. And I think why this is so crazy right now is because I have been training for a powerlifting meet that is completely canceled and gone in hopes to get really strong and hope that it comes back. And I haven't stopped. And I'm training a client because I don't believe that we should, during this whole process, get weak and let it control our minds. First of all, dude, I'm bipolar, okay? I have suffered all my life from different types of things, whether it's like lack of income, being homeless, getting stabbed multiple times. And I'm not saying that as like poor me. I'm just saying I've faced some really crappy challenges in my life. Blew up all the way to 350 pounds, lost the weight, got into like some bodybuilding stuff and tried to put on some muscle. I recently ran a marathon. I got my own place for the first time in my life. Like, my life is changing, and I know it's due to focusing on exercise and just trying to be a better version of myself. And it's really cool and humble to see Hafthor say, you know what? I'm going to train in my gym, train in my garage, because I want to show other people that I could pull 501 and still be training in my garage. And I think it's really cool because I'm literally training in my room. Like, I'm training a client in my room. Like, that's the facility I have right now. I got lucky and found a squat rack. I got also lucky and borrowed some plates and some bars and stuff like that, but it's very limited. Any back work is like, besides like barbell rows, is going to be using bands. Hafthor was using bands for like a lat pull. That was really cool. Yeah, he has some equipment, but he's working with, he was doing push-ups. I've been killing push-ups. Speaking of which, I need to do 100 push-ups right after this video. But like, and these are basic things that anybody can do anywhere. And I think this really speaks to the whole idea of understanding, yes, we are limited, but we are also creatures. If you ever look at anybody that trains calisthenics, look at those guys. They're some of the shreddedest people. That was probably a made-up word. They are some of the most shredded people literally on the freaking planet. And they just use their body. And, maybe they're doing pull-ups and stuff like that, but like for the most part, they're just using their body and they're just completely learned how to control every single muscle control in the body that was possible. And they are freaking in amazing shape. Okay, so you don't need fancy equipment. chances are 99.9% of the crap that we're doing in the gym is probably just fluff, you know, because if you ever look at people that come out of prison and they're absolutely jacked, yes, they can kind of do some stuff, but they ain't got no damn equipment. You know, they might have some weighted medicine balls. They might sit on each other's backs for some push-ups and stuff like that. But for the most part, like, they only have their bodies that they're working with. And that's what you have to count on. I think it's really cool that he's talking on some positive stuff like that. Do I think he'll pull 501? I mean, I think that goes without saying. Do I think he'll pull more than 501? I also think that goes without saying. And the reason is because I think he's out to get it for Eddie. And I feel bad for Eddie because Eddie really should just say, you know what, Thor, dude, pull it. Pull it, man. Make us proud. If I were Eddie, I would get my ass over there and I would witness it and I would cheer him on, dude. Because that's what camaraderie, that's what sportsmanship should be about. Like, literally, Eddie should pull up and be like, dude, I came because I want to see you crush that goal. That's what I would want to see. The only reason that's not happening is because I don't feel like Eddie could come back, or maybe he doesn't feel like that he could come back and go further with it. And I don't know. I think he could if he tried and he's, you know, stopped overthinking it or whatever, because a kilo is only a couple pounds. It's only 2 pounds. You know, so for him to go 520, that's only like 40, 50 more pounds. It's not a big deal. So, you guys, have a beautiful day. Be stronger than excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate. Dude, forget my channel. Go subscribe to Hafthor, man. I want people to, you know, follow him on Twitch and stuff like that. I think you guys should do it, man. I think it's awesome. I think he's a really humble dude, and you don't see it very often. And they just train and they work hard and they're all about their people, and it's really cool, man. It's good to see. It's good to see stuff like that. It's good to see really strong, really influential people that are nice and kind and trying to help others. You guys keep up the good work. Whatever your focus is, just stay focused. Be stronger than excuses. Remember to spread love, not hate. Drink your damn water. Stay on track. #TeamBoo. And thank you so much for all the support. Have a good day. Bye.